Hello, this is Dr. Jeff Camarda with some wealth tips, this time on natural disaster financial recovery. These are tax and insurance tips. Now, certainly our hearts and prayers go out to all those affected by Hurricane Irma and other disasters. Our headquarters city of Jacksonville, Florida was one of the worst hit in the entire state, and we're so very sorry for our many friends and clients that were impacted, some very severely. The Camarda family had some expensive damage, but nothing like the others that we've heard about. So please call and email us if there's anything that we can do to help you. Now, I'm very pleased to report that our disaster recovery system, yes, we do have one. We have had one actually for many years, and Kim did a wonderful job putting it together. Worked very well and as planned. Our entire team was able to stay in touch in the wind, in the rain, in the flooding, and the no power to make sure that our vital functions and client duties were tended to. We got some good ideas for improvement going through this, our worst disaster, but all went smoothly enough. Now, this is the important financial stuff. If you've been impacted by this or other disasters, there are a few financial facts that you need to know. The first is about insurance. Now, while policies are written very tightly with a lot of legal ease, there is often more wiggle room in them than people realize, so don't be afraid to press your claim even if you're told at first blush that it's not covered. Second, when faced with an overwhelming number of claims like now, companies are prone to cut deals just to get them off their desks. Work this to your advantage, but make sure that your settlement is fair. And finally, you should know that independent adjusters, they don't work for the insurance companies, they're independent, and they will work for you for a commission of the claim that they're able to help you get. These independent adjusters are available to keep companies honest. If you think you're getting screwed, often even a threat of hiring an independent will get them to change their tune. Now, the second tip is about tax deductions for casualty losses like those caused by hurricanes, as well as thefts and other sudden losses and causes. These can apply to real estate, cars, boats, pretty much anything, you name it. All things like tax, like all things in taxes, this can get pretty complicated pretty fast, but the essential concept is that if you sustain a loss beyond a threshold amount, like 10% of your adjusted gross income, you can get a sometimes pretty big write-off and save a ton of tax. IRS publication 547 is a good place to start, and while you should discuss this with your tax preparer, I suggest that you bone up first to make sure you get good advice, as many preparers may not be completely up to speed on this relatively arcane piece of the Internal Revenue Code, but it's worth digging because there could be a lot of tax gold down there. Hopefully that helped. If you have any questions, please email me directly at j@camarda.com. Call us at 800-262-1083. Hope this was helpful. Till next time, wishing you the best in wealth. I'm Dr. Jeff Camarda. Bye-bye.